the students more exciting. So teachers can use this ID card activity and customize it in her favor where वो हम explore करेंगे with this interesting activity. So all these have been designed specially for
Great. Thanks a lot, Niharika. So I will help students get logged in. Everybody, very good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us into this boot camp. This is the day three and the final day of this boot camp. Niharika ma'am already told you what we are going to cover in today's day. So before we move forward, let's get started with logging in process. So we are all going to log into Adobe Express for Education. So we are going to follow the same drill again. I am going to show you how to log in. First, I will play the tutorial or the video on the process as to how you are going to log into your Adobe Express educational account. So I will play the video and then I will quickly show you, by demonstrating how to log into your account. This is especially for the students. If anybody had joined, today directly, you did not join yesterday, day before, and you are new to Adobe Express, then this will help you. So I will first play this video for all of you, and then we will move forward. Yeah, just give me a second before I get started, and here we go.
Hello young learners. In this module, we will learn how to log in into your Adobe Express education accounts. To start with the stepwise procedure. Step 1 is go to Adobe Express login page from your Google Chrome browser by typing the URL. Step 2 is now in the email section, enter your school email ID only. To access the premium education account of Adobe Express, it's important to use your school email ID. Step 3 is click on Continue and enter the password linked with your school email ID. Step 4. After clicking on Continue, the next step is to choose your profile. Select the School Profile option. Upon redirection, you are now logged into your Adobe Express educational account.
All right, so that was a video on how to log in into your Adobe Express educational account. Now let's quickly try to do this. I'm going to show you how to do this. So what I'll do is that I'll just open one browser. So you need to open the browser first, and once you open the browser, then in the address bar you need to enter the Adobe Express website, the URL. The URL has been already provided to you in the description box, so you can even click on that, or you can simply type here new.express.adobe.com. This is the URL for going to the Adobe Express website, and once you press enter, you will see the login page here. Okay, you'll see the sign in page. Once you see the sign in page like this here, all you need to do is just enter your school email ID here, right? So you can see there is an email ID option, email address option here. Please go ahead and enter your school email ID. Please do not enter your personal email ID. You need to enter your school email ID, because the premium license for Adobe Express for education has been provided on your school email ID only. So I'm just going to quickly paste the email ID, and once you put your email ID here, you need to click on continue, and then you need to enter the password. So it will take you to the next screen where you need to enter the password here, right? So let me just quickly put the password, and once you enter the password, then click on sign in option. So the moment you click on sign in option, you just need to click on yes here, and it will take you to the Adobe Express dashboard. So this is a very simple process how you are going to sign into your Adobe Express account, and I hope that all of you know this process, or those of you who didn't know the process were able to sign into your accounts, and you are ready for the next exciting activity that Niharika ma'am is going to show us now. The activity is really nice, so everybody is geared up and ready with their accounts signed in already. So we are going to go to the next activity now. So let me hand it over back to Niharika ma'am. And Niharika ma'am, over to you. Please show us the next activity.
With the first activity. The link for this activity already available in the YouTube video description. आप वहाँ से ले सकते हैं. This is the activity one, which is the visual stamp. Okay, so click on customize, and students आप पहले से ही stamp kind of a thing. Let's look at something very nice, or maybe here and the mop somewhere here. Once it is done, download in any of these formats. Let's download in JPG.
Great. That was such a beautiful project. Personality stamp, everybody. So all of us need to work on this project. Before we move on, I would like to take few minutes to explain what or revise what Niharika ma'am showed us. So this project, the link, shareable, the template link, the editable link of this particular project has been shared in the description box of this video. So all of you need to go to the description, click on the link, and you will land on this particular project. This is a beautiful project to show your personality in the form of stem. Okay, now you need to do the editing and be as much creative as possible and show your creativity, right? So it's a very simple activity. If I have to quickly revise what Niharika ma'am showed, was that first we change the background. How do you change the background? You go to add content option on the left side, click on the elements, and you can see on top here there is all design assets and the backgrounds option. So click on the backgrounds option and you can choose any background that you like. Let's say I like this background, so school and classwork. I can just click on view all, and you can pick any background that you want. Just click on the background and that background will automatically get applied. So you can try out few backgrounds like this, whichever you like, and you can choose the one which you feel is more suitable, okay, for your project, right? So let's say for example I like this particular background, or maybe this one, right? Or maybe this one. So this is much better. I can keep this one, right? What else Niharika ma'am showed us? You need to add your picture. The same picture that you added yesterday on your ID card. You can choose the same picture or you can choose a different picture. Let's say I want to choose a picture here, so I can just replace this picture, and you can either go to your photos, videos, okay? So I can just click on replace with upload because it's on my computer. So I will just click on replace with uploads, and I will choose any picture that I want. Let's say I have one dummy picture here, so I can select this one, and this picture will automatically appear here. Now this picture has some background. How do I remove this background? All I need to do is just click on the picture, click on the remove background option, and the background for the picture will be removed automatically. Okay, obviously Niharika ma'am showed us few more options and few more things. How do you remove the background, or how do you add effects? So you can add different effects for this, right? You can click on adjust and you can adjust the things from here, or you can click on effects and you can have various effects. Let's say I want to have a color punch, so I can have a color punch or a portrait or shadow, whatever that you want. You can accordingly, add that effect. Different tones here, you can choose that, and that will be your picture. Now, apart from that, the things in the background, you can choose what you want. Now, this will be totally, dependent on what is your personality, what you like, what you don't like. So let's say, for example, I don't want violin here. Instead of that, I want to add a guitar because I like playing guitar. So I can just go to elements here and I can just search here. Instead of background, I will just go here, and in the design assets I will search for guitar. So I can just pick a guitar from here. Sorry. So you will get a lot of design elements here, and you can pick whichever you like. Let's say, for example, I like this guitar, so I can just click on this guitar, resize it the way I want, rotate it the way I want. Now I want it to go in the background, so how do I send it in the background? So I can just, play with the layers on the right side here, and I can just, put this in the background like this. There you go. So if I want to increase the size a little bit more, I can do that, so that I can put this guitar somewhere here. Now, in terms of food, okay, I can just go to this these layers out here, and I can choose whatever I want to move, where I want to move, and accordingly I can start moving things around or adding things. And once this is ready, all you need to do is just click on the download option, and you can download it as a PNG if you want to download, and you can share it with anyone. Or for the project submission part, because all of you know that you need to submit the projects for all the 3 days, right? Yesterday, day before, and today's project also. So to submit the project, what you will do is you will click on share option. After you click on share, you will go to who has access, and you will change this to anyone with the link. And after you change that, you will go on view only link, and you will create a view only link for this particular project. So it is very simple process to create a shareable link for the project that you have created. And to submit your project, you have a QR code that we are sharing here. All of you need to take the screenshot of this, and just use this QR code. The other way is that we have also provided you with the link in the description box for submitting the day 3 project. Please make sure that when you click on the link, or when you scan the QR code, and let me just quickly copy the project submission form link from here. The same link has been provided in the description box also. So if you click on the link, and when you open the project submission form, please make sure that it is showing you day 3 here. Okay, so your day 3 project should go in this day 3 project submission form. And after you go here, click on start now, and then you need to enter your full name like this, right? Select the grade that you are from, and select the school that you are from. Okay, don't forget to mention the branch, your email ID. As Niharika ma'am told you, please make sure that for all the 3 days, the email ID that you are mentioning is the same email ID, and it should be your school email ID. And after that, you need to just add your project link here by just clicking on share and view only link. Copy link, take this link and paste it here, and then you need to click on submit. So this is a very simple process how you are going to submit your projects for day number 3, the final day, right? Now, before we move on to the next project, Niharika ma'am would like to tell you something, and after which she will begin with the next project basically. Okay, so I would like to just hand it over back to Niharika ma'am. Niharika ma'am, over to you.
which is very light in color so that everything is clearly visible. That's the main aspect Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Niharika, for such a wonderful project. Everybody, I'm sure all of you enjoyed this My Superpower activity, which is showed by Niharika ma'am. Again, this the link for the project or the editable link for the template has been provided in the description box. So please make sure that you check the link in the description box, click on it, and it will take you to this template where you can start editing. Now, I will not show this project all over again. I'm sure all of you know how to edit this, because this is a very, very simple activity, but a very powerful activity to identify and think about what is your superpower and showcase it, portray it, right? So you can showcase it in a very, very creative manner using this activity. Once you complete this activity, everyone, all of you need to just click on share. And as Niharika ma'am said, please do not forget to change who has access settings to anyone with the link here. Okay, this will allow us to evaluate your project, check your project. Otherwise, we will not be able to open your project if you don't set this setting here. After that, all of you need to click on view only link option, and once you click on view only link, please scroll down and click on create link option. The moment you click on the create link option, it will create a shareable link for your project, which you can then provide it in a project submission form. Now, the QR code for the project submission form is here. All of you can just scan this QR code or take the screenshot of this QR code if your project is not yet done. And then once your project is ready, you can just scan this QR code, or alternatively, you can go to the description box. The link for the project submission form has been provided in the description box. So just click on the link. The moment you click on the link, it will take you to this form. As I told you, please do not forget to check or look for day 3 on the form. Okay, for every day's form you will see the day number there. For day number 1 you will see day 1, for day number 2 you will see day 2, and for today, which is the third and the final day of this boot camp, you will see day 3 mentioned here. Once you see that, click on start now, enter your name here. Okay, please do not forget to enter your full name, because the certificates will be issued on this name only. So please make sure that you enter your name properly. There is no spelling mistake in the name that you have entered. Select the grade from which you are, and then select your school name. Okay, and after you select the school name, please don't forget to enter your school branch. Okay, then you need to enter the email ID, and as we told you before also in this session, that your email ID should be the same email ID that you have given in day number 2 and day number 1, and it will be your school email ID. Okay, after that you will enter the link for your project, and for that you will go to your project, copy the link, and you will go here and you will paste it here. So if you are submitting both the projects, you need to submit two different forms and two separate links for the projects, right? So this is how you can enter the link here and click on submit and submit your project. So that was the day number 3 and the final day for this boot camp, everybody. I'm sure that all of you enjoyed the activities that we have covered in all the 3 days. Niharika ma'am has done a wonderful job, and she has shown you some wonderful activities. I'm sure all of you enjoyed all the activities showed by Niharika ma'am. Niharika ma'am, thank you so much for that. Um, Please do not forget to submit your projects for all the 3 days. Okay, this is very, very important and critical that you submit all the 3 activities for all the 3 days, because otherwise you will not receive your certificate. The certificate will be issued only when we evaluate your project and make sure that we have received entries from you for all the 3 days, and we are able to open your project and check your project. So the setting also that we mentioned in your project, which is uh, anyone with the link can you know access your project. This setting here is very, very important, anyone with the link. So please enable this link and then click on view only link, and then create a shareable link for your project. So that was all from my side as well, everyone, and this was the day 3 and the final day of this boot camp. I would like to thank you all for your participation, for taking out time and attending this boot camp, submitting your projects, and all the efforts that you have taken. I hope that you enjoyed. We enjoyed, first of all, doing this boot camp for you. Thank you so much, and look forward to meeting you in the next boot camp, which is our summer boot camp. So kindly make sure that you submit your projects on time. You need to submit your projects as soon as possible. 10th of April is the deadline, everyone. Please note that down. So before 10th of April, all of you need to submit your projects, because after that the evaluation process will start and we will start issuing the certificates, right? So I hope that all of you have noted it down. 10th of April, please make sure that you submit your projects by 10th of April, right? So thank you so much. Have a great evening ahead, and enjoy creating projects on Adobe Express for Education. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye bye, and take care.